Hey guys, welcome to your next writing lesson. So today you will be able to edit a passage using the cup strategy. And then you will review 4 types of sentences today, followed by your exit ticket. So once you have read On the Other Hand and you have written the central idea, then today I'm going to show you how we use the cup strategy in order to answer a question. So if we know that this is an edit. So capital letters. So have you used any capital letters? U is for understanding. Does it make sense? Punctuation. Have you said it correctly using an exclamation or a question mark? And spelling. Does it look right? So it says, what change needs to be made in sentence 9? So I'm going to read it. I'm sure with a little more practice, I will be catching and throwing just as well as Stan does. So change little to Little. So F says change little. So that would be spelling. And here, let me spell that. So let me change it to see how it wants to be. And right there, if I press that, it's telling me that there's an error. So it's not F. So now let's go to G. Change the comma to a period. So let me find the comma. Change it to a period. I was sure with a little more practice, period, I would be catching and throwing just as well as Stan. Well, this right here, I'm sure with a little more practice, that is a dependent clause. It's not a complete sentence because it doesn't tell me like, okay, with a little more practice, what? What is going to happen? So it's not G, because if I change it, then that becomes a dependent clause, which is not correct. H, insert a comma after catching. So if I were to insert a comma right there, I'm sure with a little more practice, I would be catching and throwing just as well as Stan. Well, this right here is punctuation, and it does not go because it's not saying like practice, catching, throwing. It's not like a series of things like a list or certain things that you may be doing. So that's why it is not H. So then change the question mark to a period. So there's a question mark, period. So was it asking? I was sure that with a little more practice, I would be catching and throwing just as well as Stan does. Well, it's not asking who, what, where, why, or when. So this is J. The answer is J, punctuation, right? Because the answer is J because the punctuation is a period and not a question mark, because it's not asking questions, it is a statement. So that's why the answer is J. So go ahead, guys. You're going to practice how to do it. And make sure that when you practice, you are telling me what type of cup. Was it capital error? Was it understanding? Was it punctuation or spelling? And then you're going to go ahead and watch this video, and then you're going to practice your sentences. So I want you guys to go ahead and do the sentences first, and then try your guided practice, and then today you will have your exit ticket. So I can't wait to see your answers. Bye.